Good morning, students. You would have seen the previous video regarding the calibration of Ogilvy and how the experimental setup is and how the values are taken for head over the notch, head over the weir, and the time for the rise of water in the collecting tank. So now we will look at how the tabulation and calculation for the calibration of Ogilvy and finding out the CD value for the given Ogilvy is done. So calibration of Ogilvy, we need to take some observations. One, area of the collecting tank has to be measured and entered in square meters. The rise of water in the measuring tank is commonly taken as 10 centimeters, hence can be recorded as 0.1 meter. The length of the Ogilvy has to be measured and entered as capital L value. The least count of the hook gauge has to be measured and has to be entered. The formulae that will be required to calculate the coefficient of discharge of the Ogilvy are: 1. The actual discharge, which is given by the expression A into H by T, where A is the area of the collecting tank, H is the rise of water in the collecting tank, and T is the time for rise of water. The theoretical discharge is calculated using the expression 2.2 into L into H raised to 3 by 2, where L is the length of the Ogilvy and H is the head over the crest of the Ogilvy. And the coefficient of discharge CD is calculated as Q actual divided by Q theoretical. Coming to the tabulation, we have the initial hook gauge reading, which is taken on the top of the crest, and we normally fix it at 0, 0 so that the head over the crest can be measured and entered as the final hook gauge reading. So the initial hook gauge reading H1 is entered as 0, and the final hook gauge reading after the water has passed over the weir, the tip of the hook gauge touches the top surface of water, and the final hook gauge reading is taken as 1.8 centimeters. Therefore, the head over the weir will be calculated as H2 minus H1 divided by 100, so as it is converted into meters. The time taken for 10 centimeter rise of water in the collecting tank is observed, and it is entered as 13.03 seconds. So these are the readings that will be taken from the experimental setup. Using the formulae that were given in the previous slide, the actual discharge is calculated as 5.7 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter cube per second, and the theoretical discharge is calculated as 6.9 into 10 raised to minus 4. And CD will be given by actual discharge divided by theoretical discharge. So we can repeat the trials with various openings of the discharge valve, like 1/4, half, 3/4, and full discharge. And so we will get 4 different values of CD, and the average CD can be calculated. The calculations are shown here. Area of the collecting tank is 0.075 meters square. The rise of water in the measuring tank is 0.1 meter. The length of the Ogilvy measured is 0.13 meters. In Q actual, we have A into H divided by T, area of collecting tank into 0.1 divided by the time taken, which was taken from the tabular column in the previous slide. And QA is calculated as 5.7 into 10 raised to minus 4. Q theoretical is 2.2 into L into H, where L is the length of the Ogilvy, 0.13 meters, and H is the head over the weir, so 0.018 as from the tabular column. and calculated as 6.9 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter cube per second. The CD value is calculated as Q actual divided by Q theoretical, and in this case it works out to be 0.83. So if you have 4 readings of this, you can take the average of all the 4 and the result will be given as the average coefficient of discharge of the Ogive. Thank you.